Hey guys, welcome back. I am back with another scam-like video sooner than I meant to be. For those who missed my last video, it's a bit different than what I typically do on my channel, but I was trying it out for the first time because it's kind of the content that I've been in a deep dive rabbit hole watching a lot lately, so I wanted to try it out myself. I basically went undercover as a detective and tried to debunk, or I guess expose, this Instagram ambassador DM scam. I did in fact expose it. It is in fact a scam. So if you didn't see that video, definitely go watch that one. I think it was a pretty good one. It was very in-depth and I kind of just walked you through my process of uncovering what was going on. And at the end of that video, I had mentioned that I might be doing more videos like this in the future because there were some other topics I was interested in, like diving deeper into and exposing, but I was kind of like, we'll see, let me know what you guys think. And now here I am a week later with another video of the same type. The reason I'm back so quick with another video like this is, well, for one, I can't really control the timing of people trying to scam. It just kind of happens and then I have to talk about it. And for two, just full transparency, these videos are a lot quicker and easier for me to film and edit and get out because it's just like one sit down talk, then edit the whole thing, put it up. And I've got quite a busy week this week. And the other video I was working on that I was hoping to get up in place of this one is going to take longer. So that one will probably be up a week after this one. But that's why we're here. And hopefully you're still excited to watch and you still find this video entertaining. Now, this video is kind of unfortunately in the same vein as the last one. It has to do with people trying to scam pet owners. I think if you are a pet owner, you are a very highly targeted person to scam on social media. Very unfortunate, but I think it's just true because people know how much people love their pets and how much they would like kill to spotlight them and highlight them. So they are very eager to approach you with a great deal or a very exciting opportunity in hopes that you bite the bait and then they can scam you. So to preface all of this, I do have a dog. Her name is Suki. If you have not seen me before, just getting that out there. That's why I'm involved in these pet scams. And I do want to kind of put a disclaimer that what I'm talking about in this video isn't really a scam. It's more so just extremely dishonest and sketchy and unethical in my opinion, but it's not a scam. But I'm just calling it that because like you shouldn't be doing it and you shouldn't be scamming people. So it's kind of it's like an emotional scam. And I'll expand more on that as we get into the video, but I just wanted to put that out there from the start. So today we are talking about a brand called The Paw Print. This is what the front page of their website looks like. And as you can see, it claims that they are accepting 2025 calendar submissions. So you can submit your dog or your cat into a pool of contestants, other people who submitted their animals, to hopefully get picked to be one of the 12 months in their upcoming calendar that they're releasing. And just to clarify, in case anyone else is confused, I was a little confused at first because it says 2025 calendar and it's July, but it's because they do like I don't know what the technical term for it is. I always call it like the school year because it starts in August and then ends in the following July. That's like the type of calendar that they're making. So that's why it's saying 2025, even though it's already July. So yes, you can submit your pet for the chance to have them selected to be in this limited edition calendar for 2025 among 11 other pets who are selected from all over the world, I guess. Now, naturally, most pet owners would see this and be like, oh my gosh, yes, submitting right now. And of course, that's what I did. I can't remember exactly where I saw this like advertising for the first time. I'm pretty sure it was on Instagram. It was just an Instagram ad, which, I mean, that should have been my first red flag because I feel like Instagram ads are usually kind of sketchy, but I'm pretty sure that's where I saw it for the first time. And of course I was like, yes, I'm going to submit a photo of Suki. So I did. I submitted a very cute photo of Suki. And honestly, I know this is just going to sound like I'm biased because she's my own pet, but I was so certain she was going to get picked. Like I just knew because she's just so adorable. She is a pit bull. Oh, is she coming into the frame? She's right here off camera. Maybe not. She's on the hunt for a fly in the house right now. Oh, you can see her a little bit. Anyway, she's a pit bull bulldog mix that we rescued, but she's got like the merle coloring of an Australian shepherd and she's got one blue eye and it's just so cute. And people just always like compliment her on the street when we're walking by because she's just like a very unique dog. Like you've never really seen one that looks like her before. Most people haven't, I don't think. And so although you may think I'm biased, I was very certain she was going to get picked. I was like, there's no way she doesn't. And so I submitted it, kind of forgot about it. A few weeks later, I got a text notifying me that my dog was selected. And I still have that text here. So it says, Suki is featured in a 2025 calendar by the Paw Print. Thank you so much for contributing, Rachel. As a way of saying thank you, we'd like to offer you a private link to get 30% off of your own calendar or over 50% off of a 4-pack. And then they give me the link and then they say, we hope you're as excited as we are to see Suki in the calendar. Now, immediately I'm like, oh my God, of course she won. Like, no surprise there, but like, heck yeah, let me go get this calendar. So I'll just show you guys what it looks like real quick. Here it is. As you can see, there are 12 dogs featured on these pages, August through July next year, and Suki was chosen for October. So right off the bat, I actually wasn't skeptical. I thought that she legitimately got chosen because like I said, I'm so confident in her and how cute she is that I knew she'd be chosen. So I was I had fully bought in at this point. I was like, we have to get a calendar. Suki's in it. How cute. And I will say it's not really the cutest design, but I was going to get one anyway because like, oh my gosh, my dog is in it. And up to this point, I actually hadn't told AJ, who is my husband for people who have never seen me before. I hadn't told him at this point that I was doing this, not like intentionally. I just kind of forgot about it after I submitted it. And then this was my reminder that I had even submitted a photo of her. So once I got this text and I saw the calendar, then I like ran out to him and I was like, oh my gosh, guess what? And I was like, Suki's on a calendar from this brand for 2025 to 2026. Like, how cute. She got chosen. I submitted her photo a few weeks ago. She got picked. I knew she would. And he is a loving father to Suki, but he was a little bit more skeptical. He was like, how did she get picked? Like he just didn't think the odds were in our favor if so many people were submitting and they were only choosing 12 dogs, which hurtful because Suki would totally get chosen, but he was a bit skeptical. So then we started doing some deep diving. And first of all, I'll talk about this more in a little bit, but I just want to point out that they said, we'd like to offer you a private link. Keep that in mind. Hold that thought. We'll come back to it, but just hold that thought. So we started doing some Googling. And as I said in my last video, Reddit is a very helpful resource for things like this because people just go on there and they share their experiences. Like literally you can find everything on there. So when we search, is the paw print calendar legit? The first link that comes up is this Reddit page titled Paw Print Calendar Scam. So here's what the original poster said, and then I'll read you some of the comments that just support everything. They said, I submitted my cat's picture for the calendar and got a text saying she got picked. I got a link and saw her picture, so of course I bought a calendar, then started investigating and went straight to their website, not the link they sent me, private link, and saw a whole different cat on March 2025. I've reported them and got a refund from my bank. I thought my little Rusty was a star. She is in my eyes. Ugh, hate scammers. So they said that their cat got picked. They thought it was legit. They bought a calendar with their cat in it. And then I don't know why. I guess maybe they just were feeling a little skeptical. And so when they went back to the main website page, not the private link that they were sent, they saw that there was actually a different cat put in for the month that their cat was in with their private link. So they were like, that's not what that's supposed to be. Like my cat was supposed to be on this calendar. And you can't really argue that like maybe they made a new one because like this is supposed to be the 2025 or this was 8 months ago. So maybe the 2024 to 2025 calendar. That's a whole year that they're supposed to be selling the calendar with your pet and 11 other pets featured on it. And like, you're supposed to be the stars of that year. So they really wouldn't switch it if that was true, right? Like your cat would be on it the entire year until the new set of calendars came out with a new set of 12 pets. So that's kind of confirmation right there, honestly, but we'll keep reading. So some people were just commenting like, I'm glad I found this because they were also about to buy into the scam and then didn't. This comment here is kind of what I was referring to at the beginning when I was giving my little disclaimer. They said, it's not a scam, just stop. I received mine and the calendars are awesome. So that's kind of what I meant when I was giving that disclaimer is, yes, it's not a scam because you are paying for the calendar and people are actually receiving them. So they are like getting the products that they're paying for. So it's not a scam, but it's just a very dishonest marketing tactic because these people, first of all, probably wouldn't even know about your brand without seeing that advertisement. Second of all, even if they did, they wouldn't be buying a calendar from you if it was just a bunch of random dogs. The reason they're buying it is because they think that their dog is like one of 12 chosen for the entire year out of like hundreds, maybe thousands of dogs submitted. So they think that it's like a special calendar that so many people are going to have in their houses with their dog on it. And they're like, how cute. I want one for myself. I want one for my family members. So while it's not a scam because you are receiving the product you paid for and it does have your dog in the calendar, it's dishonest. Like someone said somewhere in here, oh yeah, it was actually the reply to this. So the person said it's not a scam, and then this person replied and said, it's not a scam in that you pay money for a calendar with your pet's picture as one of the months, but it's extremely dishonest to claim they're holding a contest when they're really just making a personalized calendar for you. Part of the appeal is that many people would get to see how adorable your pet is when in reality, it's just you getting that calendar. You can easily go to other websites and have an entire calendar of just your pets made with your own chosen pictures for the same price. So that was what I was getting to, that they pointed out really well, is you can't even really argue that like, oh, it's still special because they're still putting your pet in this calendar. Like if it's not 12 pets selected from a pool of hundreds or thousands of applicants for the entire year, it's not special then, because then it's just a bunch of random dogs with mine in there for 1 month. But I could get a much more personalized calendar if I just went and made my own with photos of my dog for every month for the same price. Like, why would I want a bunch of random dogs plus mine on 1 month in my calendar? You know what I mean? And maybe you're like, well, why would I want random dogs, period? But if they were true to what they were saying and it really was 12 unique dogs chosen for every customer through the end of that calendar year before the next one was made, that would be more special and it would be more meaningful and more of a reason to purchase it versus just like your one dog on one page and only you are getting shown this calendar for purchase, you know? So again, there's a couple more comments like the earlier ones that are like, it's not a scam, I got mine. So, you know, and then there's other ones like, oh, I'm glad I checked this because I thought my dog was special. And then what I thought was actually interesting is this person's comment kind of tied into the video I made last week of the Instagram ambassador DMs. They said, the giveaway was when they included discounts on bulk orders, trying to get me to buy a whole bunch for my family, etc., to brag about how special my cat is. Surely they're made to order just like any other kind of printing service, which that's a good point too. They're obviously made to order. That's why they want you to buy them in bulk for a bunch of family members. They're not printing hundreds of these for everyone to buy because they're only being advertised to you with your private link. And then they said, which this ties into what I was saying, it's like the Instagram messages you get that offer a sponsorship to feature your pet modeling their products. They said they never figured out how the scam worked. If you haven't figured that out, go watch my video because I figured it out for you. But they said it was clearly something a company sends out to every Instagram account targeting nerds like us to show off our adorable pets. And they're basically claiming that they're just making money off of people like us who want to show off our pets. So anyway, as you can see, lots of people on the Reddit saying either it's not a scam, I paid for it and I got my calendar, it's exactly as advertised, or saying, yeah, you're going to win regardless, and it's not a special pool of 12 dogs for the year. It's everyone wins. Now, before I kind of wrap up and give my final thoughts, I also did just want to like go through the website a little bit. So I'm on like an incognito tab right now so that it doesn't like show me the calendar with Suki on it. It doesn't know that that's me. And what I find interesting is I can't really find where to buy this 2025 calendar. If I'm just a random person wanting to buy the calendar that features 12 pets that were specially chosen. So the front page, like we saw earlier, is advertising the submission to like put your dog or your cat in the running for the calendar. But then like there's no link to buy the actual calendar, like, which is weird because think about this. It's July and this is a calendar that starts in August. So, and it's not like early, it's July 9th, the day that I'm filming this. So it's like almost mid-July. The calendar is supposed to start in August. People would be placing their orders now. Like if they wanted to get a calendar with all of the pets in it for the year, they would be placing it now so that it's arrived in time for them to start using it in August. So it should definitely be like a live listing by now on the website for anyone to purchase, even if they like don't care to submit their own pet. They just want a calendar with a bunch of cute pets in it. Like if they wanted that now, they wouldn't be able to get it because there's no listing. I'm even going to shop and I'm going to specifically like dog products, and all I see are mugs and cups, stickers, accessories, home and living, maybe it's like home decor, canvas, planner, blanket. I mean, there's nothing. So of everything else that I and the Reddit users said to show that it's kind of a scam, if that wasn't proof enough, this is, because a regular person can't even find the calendar for sale and buy it. You only can buy it if you've submitted a photo and been chosen and sent a private link. So I guess a little bit more digging on my part before even submitting my animal would have been pretty clear to me that it's a scam. But I didn't think to dig. I just submitted Suki, and then when she got chosen, I was like, yeah, of course she did, because she's adorable. So I just want to kind of recap real quick before I give my final thoughts. Yes, it's technically not a scam. You pay for a product, you receive the product, and the product is as advertised on the website. You got what you paid for, you got what you expected to get. So it's not a scam. However, it is dishonest in acting like your pet was specially chosen for this limited edition calendar for the next year, and everyone who buys this calendar from them is going to see your pet on it because they were chosen for this calendar. And just like further prove that that's how they make it sound when you're doing this, I wanted to show you this. So I actually submitted a second form because I'm curious if they really are picking anyone, or if they'll catch that I put the same dog in twice. I don't know. I don't know how long they're going to take to get back to me on this, because the last one took a few weeks, but I'm wondering if there will be a quicker turnaround time now, because it's supposed to be for the calendar that starts in August. So maybe they'll get back to me soon. But whenever they do, I'll just like make a post on my YouTube community section to update you guys if they do. But yeah, I basically submitted, here, I'll just show you guys real quick. I submitted a photo of Suki that, while I do think it's cute and hilarious because she's like jumping at the camera and she looks really excited, it's very obviously a bad photo. So I submitted it wondering if they're like kind of just like if there's any little bit of doubt that what I'm saying is not true and they don't pick every single dog. If they chose this one, that would be the immediate giveaway that they do, because this is not actually a good photo for a calendar. It's cute, it's funny, but it's not a good photo for a calendar. So I submitted this in the hopes that that would kind of be like the final judgment of like, oh yeah, they really do just pick any photo and everyone wins, because no one would actually pick this photo. Anyway, that was a side tangent. I'll update you guys on that in a future video or a future community post or something if they get back to me. But I wanted to show you this. When you're submitting, it literally says, if your image needs adjustments, you can easily crop it using the tool linked below. This may improve your chances of selection. So that is a dead giveaway that they are not even trying, to be honest. Like, they are fully trying to frame this in a way that it seems like it really is a competition, and it's not 100% guaranteed that your pet is going to be chosen. And if they are chosen, they're really special and they're going to be featured on this really exclusive calendar that so many people around the world are going to buy with your pet on it. I mean, that is completely what they're implying there. I feel like you cannot argue otherwise. So anyone who is still trying to give them grace and be like, oh, maybe they didn't realize how people were interpreting it. No, they literally say it may improve your chances of selection, implying that you might not be selected. So that's just really scummy, in my opinion. It really is such a shame that they're doing this too, because I don't know if you caught the little banner on any of the web pages when I was kind of walking you guys through that, but they advertise that a portion of every sale is donated to animal shelters for animals in need. I did a little bit of Googling and it seems like that's true. Like, they really are donating. It's not just like a scam that they're putting on their website. So it makes me more upset, because I'm like, you're trying to do a good thing and you're trying to like put yourself forward and make it seem like you're this really great ethical company that like is really trying to make a difference. But meanwhile, you're using such a dishonest and scummy marketing tactic, in my opinion, to make sales. Like, of course I want to support dogs in need, but rather than spending $20 on a fake calendar from a brand that scammed me emotionally, I guess, I'd rather just donate all of that $20 to a local animal shelter, because they're probably only going to donate a few dollars of that anyway. So it's like, why am I supporting this business that, even though they're claiming to be doing a good thing and they are doing a good thing, it's like, you're such an, like, ew, it's icky, it's gross. It's like, why are you using such dishonest, sketchy tactics to make sales, but then trying to make it seem like you're this great company because you're donating all your money or a portion of all your money to animals in need. But it's like, I don't like that. Like, why? I don't want to support, even though you're doing a good thing, I don't want to support you by giving you $20 for a calendar that was completely falsely advertised to me. And then you're going to donate what, like 3 of those $20 that I give you? I'd rather just donate all 20 to an animal shelter and not get this stupid calendar, you know? Anyway, it's just a shame, and it makes me sad because I hate to hate on a brand that is trying to do good, like donate money to animal shelters, especially because, like I said, I have a dog. We got her from a rescue shelter. Like, she has a traumatic and sad past before us. She was not treated well with people she was with before. So like, I fully support shelters and rescues and raising money for those businesses and the animals in those businesses. Like, that is like very close to home for me, and that's something I will always support and very strongly advocate for. So like, I feel bad coming after a company that is doing that and trying to do good in that sense. But it's just like such a gross way. Like, why do you have to do it that way? Even if you really don't think you can like make enough money and make a difference by just selling the products on your website, don't make it so like, just don't be such a liar in how you promote the calendar. Like, if you just promoted the calendar saying, like, we will feature your dog in this calendar if you submit a photo of them. And even if I don't even know, like maybe every single calendar that they make from the submissions is available for people to buy, but obviously you would buy the one with your dog in it, something like that. Or saying submit 12 photos of your dog and we will design it for you. That gives them an incentive to go through you instead of another company, because with the other companies, they'd have to design it themselves. And I mean, you can tell by how they design it, it's very easy. It's not going to take them a ton of time to do that. And they're doing it anyway now by taking 12 photos of random dogs and putting them together and pretending it's an exclusive calendar. So like, they could just do that for each person and it would be like way more meaningful and like not a disgusting, dishonest, lying technique to make a sale. Anyway, I just think there are so many better ways to go about it. And it's just a shame that a company that is trying to do so much good is doing it in such a shady way. Like, I just don't like that association, and it makes me sad to try to like come after them and expose them for this, but like, it's gross. Like, why are you doing this? That's not cool. I don't like that. Anyway, this isn't to say it's a total scam. They are a legit company. They are producing calendars. And if you submit your dog, they will get chosen and they will be put on a calendar and you can purchase it and you will receive it. So if all you want to do is get a calendar with cute dogs on it, your dog being one of them, and you want to support a business that is supporting local animal shelters, like, totally go for it. They're not a scam business. Your money would be going to a good cause, but just know that like, their tactics for marketing and getting sales are very gross and shady, in my opinion. All that to say, that's everything I've got for this video. Like I mentioned at the start, I can't really control the timing of these things when they happen. So this one just happened very recently and I was like, that's scummy. I'm going to make a video about it because I don't think it's cool to do stuff like this. I don't think dishonest marketing is fair. And I think it's a crappy way to make sales. If your products are good enough and your company is good enough, they should be able to sell themselves and you shouldn't have to rely on dishonest techniques like this to make sales. That's all I'm saying. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, comment down below and let me know that you liked it. Give me some other topics that you've seen that you're interested in for me to look into, or your own stories of scams like this. And also subscribe so that you don't miss future videos where I look into other things in this realm. I do have more ideas and tricks up my sleeve for future videos, so definitely subscribe and let me know that you want to see more in the comments below. And I promise next week's video will not be one of these. It will be something different. But thank you for watching and I will see you guys then.